is up.
This is the first time that I've ever thought to myself, 6 seconds is long enough.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to continue to talk about the Bachelor. We are in week 4. So today is Bachelor week 4 again. You might get this episode a little bit later than most people because you know we were talking about Single Inferno. Now we are back to talk about our regular show, The Bachelor. But I really enjoy Single Inferno. And I am so glad you guys are back to watch Bachelor. And people who don't watch Single Inferno, I really understand you spotting me to the other video and welcome back. So let's talk about The Bachelor. We are in week 4. We see the end hole, like it's usually, oh, something gonna happen. We see a whole say, you bastard me, you did me dirty. So I said, oh, it'll be interesting what's gonna happen this episode. They gave us that flashback. You still see like the remaining of what happened last night. The prom, the balloon are on the floor. They haven't cleaned the house ever since prom. And you see the lady there talking about prom. The lady was talking about how they were frustrated yesterday. Remember during prom, that's when the drama between Rose and Carolina happened. Juliana explained the situation about like what happened, about Carolina taking like the whole time to speak to Grant. Latia is also talking about that. So all the ladies, they are not happy about that situation because you know that it was a cocktail hour. Some of them didn't get a chance to speak to Grant, and as a result, some were eliminated. Who knows, the result could have been different, but because of the drama, Grant talking back and forth between Rose and Carolina, that created that type of drama. Jesse's here in the house, no day today. I said, what happened? And then he explained what happened. He said, Guy is no longer in Los Angeles. When did Jesse say that the lady, because they know the Bachelor show already, they know that it means that they are ready to go overseas, they are ready to go to a different place. So Guy is no longer in Los Angeles, and so they're going to be heading to Madrid, Spain. He said, your flight is leaving in 1 hour.
Ladies, your flight leaves in an hour, so you need to go pack your bags. See you in Madrid.
It's such a joke, kinda. I can't believe they still say that. There's no way they're gonna pack the bag, get ready, take the bus, go to the airport, be ready in 1 hour. Did they even book the ticket here? So it might take a while for them to travel and to settle before they have a date with Jesse coming and announcing that the ladies are gonna go to Madrid. Definitely changed the mood. They were not sad anymore. You see them a little bit more lively. And then Alex, she have a confession about she practice her Spanish. Grant is on his way to fall in love. Carolina is looking forward for her time with Grant. Carolina says she's looking forward for her time with Grant. If I was one of the ladies, I would give you a side eyes. You'll be using the whole time with Grant. You're still looking forward for your time with Grant. Rose is excited from the first start. She prayed that nothing will happen this week. Jesse and Grant are playing basketball. You can see them. Jesse has been playing sport with all the Bachelor, with Joey. It was tennis. I don't know. Did he play pickleball with Gary? I don't know. Now he's playing basketball. Cool. It's nice to see that. Grant is hoping to definitely find romance. There's a lot of ladies that he like already. He have connection with them, but he really want to find a romantic connection. He said, who knows, maybe I will fall in love in Madrid. The lady are sitting outside, you know, when you get to like a foreign country, sitting outside having a cafe, especially France, you know, those type of European country or Hispanic countries. When you go outside, you just sit like at a cafe, you stay outside. It's just the vibe is so different. The vibe is so different, especially if the weather is nice. So the lady are sitting outside, they are talking, and Grant is coming to meet them. Now I realize that that's the first time they met Grant because Grant left travel early and then the lady traveled later. Maybe there's like 2 days in between. They are so happy to see him. Juliana said Grant is looking fine. Unfortunately, he brought 9 other ladies on the date.
Grant looks fine as hell. Unfortunately, he did bring his other 9 girlfriends.
So remember, there's 10 ladies left. The person gonna get a one-on-one date is Gina. I'm so happy. I love Gina. When I listen to people who cap, some people don't seem to like Gina. They just don't know. I love Gina. I'm so happy she's getting a one-on-one. I love Gina. I'm happy for her. They walk down the street of Madrid. Grand plays soccer with little children. Gina's Grand is so easy to talk to. For her, it doesn't come naturally because she's from a very big family. When you're from a big family, you're not gonna be the type of person who always bring your problem in the front. Like, that's not how you are raised. So you're not gonna be a Carolina in a group. No, we're not talking about the drama here. Gina want her to see the front side of her. So because she's like a very accomplished woman, she's a lawyer, like, so she just doesn't want her to think that she's this type of lady. She just want to show him that she can be fun as well. They're dancing outside, and then they went to a wish place to make wish, right? And they both hold the wishes, and it sounds similar. Man said in his wish he desired to find the love of his life and the mother of his children. Gina wishes for a happy marriage full of love, laughter, and tons of fun. And also she want like children. So they have similar type of wishes. Gina says it's nice to have a man who actually want the same thing as her, because, like, you know, the dating world, you never know. You might date someone but you think they're heading into the same direction as you, but no, for them it's like nothing serious. That's what pisses me off the most about dating app. I don't even know why I'm on the dating app, because I don't use it. I feel like I just fill up the profile. Like, I'm so scared, because a lot of people who are just on dating app, they just say nothing serious, not looking for anything serious. Why are you thinking about wasting anyone's time? You don't have enough time on this earth. Okay, they went on a boat. The date was so cute. After they finished with like hiding the wishes, they went in the little boat and they were talking. Guy is the type of person who like to take care of his person, and Gina she bring a different type of dynamic. He's attracted to that. She's not like the type of lady who she still need to be taken care of, but she can take care of herself. I'm the same as Gina. Like, I can take care of myself. I don't need like a man who take care of me, but I would love to have a partner, you know. So that's what Gina wants. God said, okay, 50-50, I understand. God can see that side also. He learned about that. It's a good thing. It's not like we are not in the 1950. I don't even know that the man has to take care of the lady. We're in 2025, so lady can take care of this. A lady can be independent. Things are different. People don't get married anymore to escape the financial situation, but this day life is so difficult that I will understand if somebody get married to escape the financial situation. Yeah, like, I just want to highlight the fact that life is different compared to the past. The evening part of the day, Grant said that today the date with Gina was so good. So he really enjoyed the date with Gina. He said there was never any awkward moment between him and her. It felt like there was chemistry there. I told Gina that he told Gina that it's not in a weird way, but you remind me of my mom.
Not in a weird way, but you remind me of my mom. Yeah, in a sense.
I kind of laughed. He said, no, she's a very strong woman, and you have that type of strength as well. Gina shared her story about like her big family, the fact that they are not the type of people who open up easily, because you are from the big family. So many siblings, you are not gonna like put your feeling. I don't know, it's a little bit different when you are from a big family. You will not just share your feeling like that, so you hide them inside. Grant said that it was the same for him. He didn't want to bother his mom. You know, his mom was like, his dad was dating a lot. Like he said, his mom she was the one holding the family. He didn't want to bother her with his feelings and stuff like that. He kept everything inside. Gina, in her confession, says sometimes men are intimidated by her because she's like accomplished, but she feel like Grant can see her in a different light, so she like that about him. And like I said, Grant sees some positive quality in Gina. He is the provider, right? But Gina bring a different perspective for him.
Although I still want to be the one to do everything for my woman, you showed me a new side that It is a partnership.
Or I can have somebody also. I don't have to completely take care of her. I can still take care of her, but she can take care of herself. We can work together. We can do 50-50. Gina asked question about the 7-year relationship. He said that he was so focused on his career, and because of that, it kind of affected the relationship. In his mind, he didn't want to destroy his relationship. He just wanted like to provide more, be a provider. Kind of goes backstab a little bit. You backstab me, you did me dirty. I should talk about that. It's coming later. Yeah, he was trying to be a provider. He was trying to focus on his career, but as a result, maybe his ex-girlfriend felt neglected, and they also have other issues that lead to a breakup, I assume. Grant told Gina that he liked the vibe that they have. He said, I can totally see, he told Gina, I can totally see a future with you. They will continue to explore this connection. Gina got the host, and they were serenaded by some Hispanic music. Gina said today was a perfect date. Yeah, back in the hotel, I can say back in the mansion, they're in a different country now. Back in the hotel, the lady are talking about one-on-one and host, like having time with God. You know, some lady haven't had a one-on-one yet, and Juliana, she haven't had a one-on-one. She haven't have a host on a group date, so she haven't have those validation that people are looking for to say that is this guy really like me. But we saw the connection that God have with Juliana. I'm not worried about that, but she is worried. Hall said that at this point of time, God will choose to spend time with people he actually have a connection with, like can see a future with, you know, the one-on-one. Serafina have a one-on-one. No, Serafina won a one-on-one. Carolina said she didn't have much time with God. I'm like, every time Carolina say bombastic side eyes, I want to give her that side eye again. Even Latia is frustrated by Carolina. If Latia is frustrated by you, that means you really F this up. Carolina said it's weird for us to have a one-on-one time with someone and then see other lady gonna be the same person. This is her talking in her confession. I'm like, girl, you know what you signed up for. Every time Carolina says something, I just want to like, you know what, did you know that you signed up to be on The Bachelor? Should I go to Love is Blind? I don't know. I know the dating show doesn't require you to spend that much time with other girl. Like, she complained too much. I just gonna say that I like Carolina the first day. That's it. Ever since then, I just don't know what's going on with her. Like, she complained way too much. She's always like, oh, it's weird to have the one-on-one and see the other lady connect with him. Like, it's Latia come for you. I'm coming for you as well. Latia says she doesn't think it was a... She doesn't think what Carolina's do is malicious. She thinks she's being ungrateful.
Carolina saying all of these things, I don't think it's malicious, but I do think it's like ungrateful and entitled.
You know, ever since her one-on-one, she's been complaining to the other girl, complaining. I don't even know this guy, complaining. Latia found Carolina ungrateful and untitled. She's too much. So then we have a knock at the door. It's a group they got. So the people who are going to the group, they Alex, Latia, Carolina, Natalie, host, Parisa, Zoe, and Juliana. Poor Juliana again. She was really hoping to have a time with Graham, but she gets stuck on a group day, another group day. Serafina got a one-on-one. It's good for her. I love that Juliana said, I'm happy for you. She was really sincere when she said that, even though she wanted to have also a one-on-one with Graham, but somebody else got it. She didn't act like, oh, she wasn't mad, you know. Carolina is being sarcastic. She was like complaining about like when you can't have like a 301 with Serafina, Latia, and somebody else. Yeah, when God have that date with 3 people, she was complaining. Imagine her being on the group date with the 7 other people. Now she's talking in the sarcastic way. I can't wait to go on the date with God. hopefully be kissing somebody in front of me.
I love sharing my time with the guy that I like with several other women. If I'm lucky, you know, someone might kiss him in front of me.
She's very unhappy to be on this group date again. Girl, you know what you signed up for. I told you shouldn't go to Love is Blind, Marry at First Sight. There's so many dating shows these days. You can even cross and go to Perfect Match at Netflix. Why The Bachelor? Why are you doing this? She's doing way too much and it's so unnecessary. Group date time. Now the girl are getting ready. Parisa is having a bad morning. She's talking about having a pimple. She's talking about like she was ironing and she got hurt. She's like, you know, I have to stop for date. That a bunch of events just happen. Bye. I hate those type of days in general. I do not want like you hit your feet and then you bump your leg and then there's so many bad things happen on the same day. I try to be very scared of those type of days and I try to like just chill and relax. But I love how positive her attitude is about everything. She still want to have a great time. She won't let stuff like that affect her day. Yeah, she's still very positive. Okay, the girls are trying to imagine what they will do. They don't know. They're gonna explore the town in style. So they're gonna be riding donkey. They managed to get 9 donkey, 8 donkey for the girl plus 1 for Grand. They will be just riding the donkey around the town. Until they got to an arena where they're gonna do those, I don't know how they call that. You know, Spain is very famous for that. Spain is very famous for that sport that you hold like the red thing. It's very dangerous. Seriously. They went to the arena. I don't know if I pronounce what they're talking about. Matador.
This is my friend Carmen. She is one of the most famous matadoras in Spain.
So Gran is using like a toy ball where the lady will be practicing. First they show them how to do the work and they just look so they know how to do that. They just do well. And besides that, they have to change into the costume. I like Gran costume. He look good.
Grant looks like his budget was higher than ours.
And they have an audience. I was watching this. I was like, this is so funny. The audience look like they'd be forced to sit there. It was like the audience was like normal people, who were just going about it. You can see a family, you see the baby, you see like older people, you see young people. Those are all kind of different people. I feel like those were people who were just passing, and for some reason the Bachelor forced them to sit there to watch those girls. That's the vibe that I got. It might not be that, but that's the vibe that I got for it. Just make me laugh because it just didn't look like, maybe they couldn't, like, it would be expensive to have our live audience. You can do that in the US, but for another country, you just can force people to watch you guys do whatsoever. It just looked like they look trapped and they can escape, and it was just funny to me. Okay, actually what they will be doing, they'll be riding a mechanical ball. Juliana did pretty good. She started with 18 seconds and then we have a bunch of 7, 3, 6, 13 seconds. Carolina said this is the first time she ever thought it's the first time she ever thought to herself that 6 seconds was long enough.
Good job.
This is the first time that I've ever thought to myself, 6 seconds is long enough.
Alice got into the thing. Alice grew up in the farm, so she have the best technique. She hold the ball by his horn. She got such a good technique and she lasted for 47 seconds. And guess what? Zoe saw the technique. I'm not coming for Zoe this episode. She's smart. She said, oh, she used that technique and Zoe used the same technique and did it and got more seconds than Alice. I feel bad for Alice because she said she's using my technique.
Freaking sucks. I'm the inventor of that strategy, right? And Zoe saw an opportunity and took it.
It's Alice's technique. Alice, it's your technique. You keep it your technique. Zoe used that technique and that made her win an extra time with Grant. You know when they have extra time, it's just you Not even talking, kissing the Bachelor on the side. I don't know if they talk. They don't even sit. They just standing there for camera, the kiss, and then we move on to the night portion. I still feel bad for Alice. If Alice was the last person to use the mechanical ball, she would have ruined that because she have the appropriate technique. But the fact that somebody else saw the technique and used it, that's unfortunate, but Alice is gonna be okay. The evening part of the date, we see the group date, the 8 lady are on the date, and we have like a host. 8 lady, one host for the group date. Juliana is a little bit worried. Yeah, Juliana has been feeling worried this whole episode. You can tell we are in week 4, guys. That means it's been a month since they are in the mansion because she haven't have any host at any group date or she haven't have any one-on-one yet. You start to be worried like, does this guy really like me? Why am I still here? She's worried. Meanwhile, when she's worried, Miss Carolina is, I don't have a time with God. It's like in the background. She didn't say that in the background. I say in general. That's how she sounds to me because she's complaining all the time. She says she needs validation. I said, my girl needs some validation. She said something, it would be good for my mental state.
Not having received any group date rose in the past, it would be really beneficial to like my mental health to get it tonight.
Grand I have in the night portion of the group day, you say let's toast to having a fun night today. Grand want only good vibe. Tonight he want to have conversation that means something. Grand and Paris are talk. Grand say he got a gift for her. I'm like, I can't wait. What did Grand get Parisa in a beautiful Spain? Maybe something nice, maybe some nice shoes, some nice clothes, Spain shoes. He got her a hug. I'm sorry, guys. I work in a gem store. And that was just some basic hug. You should like go to the hug store in Spain and get her some nice hug. You just find a kind of hug that you find on the side of the street. I was a little bit disappointed, but Farisa, I think she was just being too nice. She said, oh, this is so romantic. A girl who know about her gems, who know all the name. That's like some cheap, I almost curse, some cheap ASS hawk. Some cheap hawk. Parisa, come on. I know you're trying to form a connection. I saw your hawk connection. I saw what you have. Those hawks are expensive. That cheap hawk, that doesn't even worth $1. I'm sorry, gone. I know it was a nice gesture, but she took it the high way because she said, oh, that means he was thinking about me when he was having like a date with somebody else. She didn't go and say that to her. This make me laugh. That means he was still thinking about her, so the fact that he bought her that hug, you know, he gave it to her, she was happy. It was 2 hugs. Don't get me wrong, maybe the hug was a good hug, but I'm like, nah, it's not worth it. Nah, I don't think it was so that great. And Grand talked to Rose. Rose said that her Grand fell back. And you can see Grand was very excited about Rose at the beginning of the show. Up to that drama. Even that when you have like, even during week 2, when you know the Carolina kissing Grand all over. Grand was still excited about Rose. And I feel like that connection could go somewhere, but you can see how things start to step back a little bit because of last week, the whole situation that happened with Carolina and Rose. You can't say I'm happy as long as him and Rose are still progressing, but you know, you're not making any mistake when you're on the Bachelor. Even one step back is not good enough. So he's happy they're still progressing. It's not like a strong connection anymore. God spent time with Zoe. Zoe said that she has a hard time opening up and she got very emotional. She was talking about emotional availability. She's not somebody who open up easily. And I really saw a different side of Zoe. I'm like, no, Zoe is different. She's not this annoying girl who want to just take the whole time with God. Can I steal you? But I saw a different side of Zoe and I was very proud of her. So Zoe finally opened up to God, her tough child. Like, why does she feel, she's the type of person she felt like, I need to put a front. Now you understand why she put it so much front in front of her. I guess she was adopted. Her and her sister, they are both mixed and they were adopted. She didn't specify if both of her adoptive parents are white, but the way she said that, she would say she grew up in the South. Even though they are mixed, I don't understand what's wrong with this world. People like, resting, we're still gonna be something. She said that they were both mixed, but it was hard for her to date because she grew up in the area that was surrounded mostly by white people. She just didn't feel beautiful. Nobody was asking her out for a date. She must have been single for like a very long time, and she just didn't experience those type of love. Be asked for a date, somebody wanted to be her boyfriend. She felt like, oh, I am the black sheep in this among all those other shit. So she felt very isolated. She opened up to God. I kind of feel bad for her, like, you know. It's just so sad because usually girl and in general who grow up in those areas, you would tell them that they are beautiful, but if you don't feel beautiful on your own, it doesn't matter how many times people tell you, you have to feel it on your own. Yeah, because everybody around you make you feel like you are not beautiful, and I feel so bad for her. This is the day that I actually connect with Zoe. I'm like, okay, I begin to understand Zoe a little bit. God is happy that Zoe opened up.
Like, okay, I understand, I resonate where you're coming from. As a black man, I can understand what she's been through, and it's not easy.
You kind of feel like the connection got very closer, like he can feel that connection. I'm like, oh, now it's the drama part. So we move her in the home with the other lady. Her say that she have a great date today. So she just said, oh, today was a great day. I love that we whole monkey and we did we ride the mechanical ball and stuff like that. So she just enjoyed the date. And Miss complained, Carolina said that she like him, but she has so many unanswered questions.
I really do like him. I see a lot of potential, but there are so many unanswered questions.
This is so frustrating because the other lady has to. The most frustrating thing is not about Carolina being thoughtful about God. It's about the fact that she keep complaining about God in the middle of the other lady who still didn't have enough time with God. Like, go do your complaint somewhere else. Like, she's doing too much. Carolina said she has a great time with God, right? But she still doesn't feel like she know him. She said that how can she get engaged after one day?
I had a great time on my one-on-one, but I still don't feel like I know him. It's almost like, how do you get engaged after one date?
I understand she have a valid point in general that people on the Bachelor, they don't spend enough time to get engaged. But the fact that she's like, she makes sense, but she's doing too much. She have a point. I don't disagree with the fact that she have a point, but she know what she signs up for. I'm gonna keep saying that she knows what she signs up for. At this point in 2025, if you're going on the Bachelor, don't tell me that somebody else, I don't know, somebody apply or nominate you. Even though somebody nominated you, you should do your research at this point before going to the show. Who has been here for freaking 20 years? You should do your effing research before going on the show instead of complaining. Always, you know what you signed up for. It's one person trying to find his love, and you are, unfortunately, you are a candidate in his love. Him trying to find his person. It's difficult, but it's true. You volunteered to be a candidate, and now you complain left and right. And I love that Juliana said, I'm done with this girl. Like, we as girl, we can talk. They can talking about cha-cha-cha, listening to somebody complain all the time, be so negative. Juliana is like, I want to talk to you, Carolina.
Carolina, do you want to chat outside with me for a sec?
Yeah, cool. Usually, I stay in my lane.
I love that. You need somebody. Sometimes people who complain too much, you need somebody to put you on your place a little bit. And Juliana talked to Carolina. Juliana told Carolina about her attitude. Like, when she came back from her day, she was just complaining about God, say all those negative stuff, not having enough time, complaining when the other ladies spend time with God, like complain all the time. She asked, what, do you even like him? All those things that you're saying. Like, she said, if I was you, right? and I keep complaining about somebody and be so negative about it. Why are you still here? You should go home. And I think she was right. I'm like so Team Juliana on this. I'm not even like, oh no, she shouldn't tell somebody else to go home. No, Carolina, you should go home. No, people are tired of listening to you complain all the time. Yeah, she just said, if I was acting like this, doubting the whole process, right, I will just pack my bag and go home. Why is she still here? Why is Carolina still here? I don't get it. Now, Juliana asked Carolina, are you trying to have a relationship with me? She said, yeah, I'm trying to. Carolina said, I'm trying to have a relationship with him. And she asked the question like, I said, why are you still here? You keep saying like all those negative things about God. You keep complaining about God. Team Juliana. The lady who turned, so Juliana and Carolina who turned, and you can just sense the tension in the home between the girls. You can literally cut that tension with a knife. And Carolina asked if somebody else have a problem with her and say it goes address her negativity. Now the lady are questioning if Carolina even have feeling for God. I guess she felt like attacking here, but I don't know. She kind of brought that to herself. But no, there was no bullying. I know people like the expression of somebody be bullied. There was no bullying here. Nobody was bullying anyone. Even after that fake crying. Maybe it's a real crying. I don't know. And Grant work in the home, right? He work in the home. He's ready to give a hose. And guess who is ready to cause another drama? Carolina is crying. Oh my God, this lady, she's looking for attention all the time. And then God, instead of giving the host who I thought he was gonna give the host to, aka that host was going to Zoe. Let's be serious, it was going to Zoe. And now he put Carolina on the side to talk to her instead of giving that host away.
And one of the best days overall. Carolina, you okay? I'm gonna check on Carolina.
I'm like, the host is not even going to Carolina. What's up with this drama? They just mess up everything. So he put Carolina on the side to talk to her. Carolina told God that Juliana put on the side to speak to her. And she's questioning why she's here. God said that he knows that it's difficult. I'm like, Carolina, you're bagging on the whole tray. God, like Juliana, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be that easy. So he like Juliana. God said, I know that it's difficult. But I want you to focus on our connection, right? I want you to focus on what we have, not on the drama. And when God came back in the home, and guess what? He decided not to give the host. I'm like, God, that host was going to Zoe for sure. You know, usually when they show somebody, like when they have, I know he speak to 8 people, but when they focus on 1 or 2 people and they show a very great connection, the editing, the way they show that, it's clear to me that the host was going to Zoe. And now you cause all this, because of this drama, you decided to hold the host again, make those ladies suffer for 1 or 2 more days, because you know we're gonna have Serafina 101, maybe 2 more days before the whole ceremony. They love to do that to the lady. And Juliana is blaming herself. She apologized to the other girl. The girl said, no. And I love her always say, no, it's not, because it's not you. You didn't do that.
I want to apologize, ladies. If not your fault. Anything that I did tonight affected that. It's not you. It's not you.
I'm like, Zoe, I'm proud of you. Like, you really proved me wrong. Like, I really like your attitude in this episode. Now we got Grant and Serafina 101. They went to her, and they went for her. It took them a long time to arrive where they were going, and when they arrived there, it was a big bridge, and that's what they're gonna be doing, jumping off the bridge. I'm like, if I was on this day, I said, God, thank you for the opportunity, but I'm gonna have to set myself up, because there's no way on earth that I will be jumping off of the bridge. I'm like, hell no. You know, especially at the beginning, they have to sign those forms. In case something happens, they won't be responsible for that. You know, they make you sign those things.
First, sign now.
In case you know.
Yeah. If something goes wrong.
Oh, but nothing's gonna go wrong, right?
If there's an incident, if you kick the bucket, They are not responsible for that. Remember that they are not. I'm not risking my life for something so stupid. I'm like, goodness me, oh, falling out the bridge, just like falling in love. You can keep that love. I will stay with that love at this point. I'm not falling out of the bridge. I'm not falling out of the helicopter. I'm not bungee jumping. And pretty much, I'm just gonna live a boring life and die. Forget about all the excitement of all those things. I don't want that. No, thank you. No, thank you. So they jump. But the thing about this day, usually it's the guy who reassured the girl. Serafina was like the one reassuring girl. He was so scared. She's like, oh, you got this, girl. You got this. So he felt like he got courage to do it thanks to her. She was a very strong-minded, not scared at all. It was refreshing to see the opposite. Yeah. God, why did the projector make you do this thing if you're so scared of it? I'm like, does the Bachelor doesn't get to have a choice? Usually they give that to a contestant who's scared, not the Bachelor. If the Bachelor is scared of something, they shouldn't make him do that. I don't know, they usually do that to the contestant. Now, in the evening part of the day, Grant said that Serafina gave him a lot of courage today. And Serafina said that she had such a great time with him, even with the bad weather condition. Oh, I forgot to say it was also raining during that time. Serafina is happy to learn a little thing about Grant. And I love this conversation. This has to be the most refreshing conversation on the one-on-one. It wasn't about, oh, let me tell you how blah blah blah, somebody died in my family, let me tell you how somebody got cancer, let me tell you how this happened. It was such a nice conversation. It was them actually having a conversation that you can have on the day. I said, oh, I love learning little things about you. That's why we learn about the relationship. That's the relationship goal. It was just like conversation back and forth. I'm pretty sure she said something to Grant, but it wasn't something like crazy. It wasn't something like crazy. It was just them talking. That's what I like about the conversation. God said they can tell. He said he like learning about her, but was still worrying him because he can tell by her kiss that she's still not excited about this. She said, no, I'm just scared to kiss on TV because my mom is white.
When we do kiss, I get a sense that you're still a little hesitant to go all the way in.
To be honest, it's because my mom's watching.
Oh, okay.
It was just so funny. What an icebreaker. It was just so funny. That's what Khan just thought she wasn't into him at all, but she was like trying to keep it PG-13 because her mom might be watching TV. She was trying to be the good girl. Serafina said her mom wanted her to be happy. Okay, yeah, she did reveal something about her mom being a single mom who raised her, but it wasn't like, oh, I can't wait to tell you how my life has been turned upside down, how this bad thing happened. I will never do well on The Bachelor. I'm pretty sure I have some trauma in my life, but I don't work around listening all my trauma on the paper. I don't even remember. Like, I forget most of the things that happened in my life. So she talked about being raised by her mom. Her mom being a single mom. When she was younger, she thought it was embarrassing, but the older she gets, she realized how amazing her mom was. It was just so amazing to see that. So I think I said she talked about like the emotional unavailability. She wasn't like very emotional available in the past because she said something about she heard that she was great on paper, but when people get to know her, they just didn't want to be with her. Serafina told her, I will only jump off the bridge with you. Grant told Serafina that there's a connection here. He said, there's a connection here.
Everything that you've been saying, I resonate with. So
Yeah.
I definitely feel like there is a connection here.
In his confession, Grant said that he feel like his relationship with Serafina is growing. Serafina was like a slow burn, and now it's keep going. So good for her. Remember, she got the 301 the week before. Now she get a 101. She actually have a good track. So good for her. Serafina says she feel like she's falling in love with Grant, and they went for the kiss. Now it wasn't a PG-13 kiss. So good luck for the mom watching this. Now we have the cocktail hour, and the lady are hoping to get time with Grant tonight, because remember the last one, there was a Serafina host drama, and in the back and forth try to figure out what happened. The lady didn't get enough time, so they're hoping that this time is different. Juliana says she's 50-50. She doesn't know what will happen. Remember, she didn't get a one-on-one this week. She didn't get a whole group the roles. She knows she have a great connection with God, but you know, you cannot always assume that everything is great. She said she's 50-50. Maybe she's stay. The other 50 maybe she'll be sent home. God put Juliana to talk to her. This must be even more stressful for my girl Juliana. She's already stressed because she didn't have enough time with God. Now God is calling her for a drama. You don't want to be called for a drama. In another season of The Bachelor, you don't want to be called for a drama. You don't want to be called and explain yourself about something. But Juliana, I'm like, she owned it. She know what she did and she owned it. She didn't do anything wrong. But you should be able to I don't know, when you make a decision, you stand on your decision. This is what God said was confession. So Carolina told him that she was attacking by Juliana. God and Juliana are talking right now. God wants to hear her side of the story. Juliana explained the situation to God about Carolina being ungrateful, like she's talking about it. She went into detail. You got a one-on-one with Carolina. When she came back in the house, she kept complaining. She said negative thing about you. She's being ungrateful. She's talking about the fact that she doesn't even know you. So explain the whole situation. After that, they still kiss. I'm like, if it was a different person, if it was a different show, it would not be that. But after she explained everything, I'm telling you, God have a connection with Juliana. Calling her for drama, not drama. The girl still secure her place. God also felt hurt by Carolina attitude after the one-on-one, because he was surprised. He thought, oh no, everything is cool, we had such a great day. He learned so much about her. Like, remember, she opened up about her ability. He felt like, oh, this is someone I can actually take care of. Him learning about her attitude during when she was in the house, it must be really disappointing for him, because he said, oh, this is somebody that I established a very good early connection with. This is someone that you can be my person. And realize that what she's been doing in the house for the past 2 weeks, it's insane. It's insane. So Guy and Carolina talk to Carolina. He said that she told him things that make him want to protect her.
On our date, I developed a soft spot for you because you had told me things that made me feel like I wanted to protect you.
So he want the date to be positive. That's what God told Carolina. I want our date to be positive. He said he'd be disappointed that she's questioning things. I want to say, after just one day, you can expect me to just like say that I want to be engaged and stuff like that. You know, she was explaining her concern about after only having 1 day. She said, of course I'm gonna have doubts, so you should expect me to be ready after just having 1 day. I don't understand that. He said, I want us to figure things together instead of her blah 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 to the other girl. He said, this is something that we should figure together. And God is he's very good at solving problems. Like, he's actually talked to the lady. It doesn't feel like the other Bachelor. The conversation really go back and forth. It's also because he really like Carolina. And can't say he understand if she has doubt, she should come to him. So they will figure things out together. Can't care about her. Carolina, in her confession, she said she didn't like the vibe, she didn't like the energy. Are we talking about the same thing? God just told her that, oh, I care about you. If you have any whatever concern you have, we should talk, we should solve the issue. I thought she'd be more happy at the outcome, but she complained again in her confession. She said that she didn't really like the vibe, she didn't like the energy, she felt pretty defeated. But my girl Gina have a very soft spot for Carolina. She's like, okay, I understand you. So Gina is a nice girl. They share like a cute moment. Rose is annoyed by that. Oh my God, she's annoyed by that. Guy and Natalie have a one-on-one time together. God said something about him being here to find his wife. So the conversation was pretty short. It wasn't really the focus on the episode. The focus was, again, you notice that in this episode, the focus is not really the one-on-one time with God. The focus is more about the ladies, what's going on when they're sitting together. And then we have Host and Carolina, they're talking. Host comfort Carolina. Do you remember Host so she like Host couldn't be front on it because God was really excited about Host. Like since day one, he really liked Host at the beginning. But this drama really kind of ruined the relationship. Like the talks and yeah, this is where Host talk about the fact that that wasn't her intention. Like she told something to Carolina in the confession, and Carolina backstabbed her instead. She will say that your action really sent me back. You effed me over. Say your action really sending me back. Host in her confession, she said that she confronted Carolina about something, like she was talking to a friend, but Carolina used that information against her. So she kind of used that information, I don't know, maybe to advance her connection with God, I don't know. Host told Carolina, this is where Host actually talked to Carolina last week. The information that you brought up those information to sabotage me, to sabotage her relationship. You should say you brought this information to sabotage my connection with God. She said, I told you that in confidence, but you choose to use those information. This is what just during our talk, but you choose to use that information. So as a result, there's not an issue with my connection with God. You backstabbed me. You did me dirty. And when she's like landing on Alex's shoulder, saying, you backstabbed me. You did me dirty.
You backstabbed me. I don't think that I backstabbed you.
I feel like you did.
You did me dirty.
Yeah, we finally saw that. Carolina said, no, I didn't. She always say, no, I haven't. The host want to go home. So because of that, host realized that at this point, I don't think my connection with God really go anywhere. Even though she can't say as long that we keep progressing. I think host in her mind know that I don't think we can catch up. The peak of our relationship, when you're supposed, Serafina was the slow burn, right? I feel like Serafina, Rose could have been Serafina right now, but Rose, because of the drama, there's no way that she will go anyway. I think she realized it, and she have a little bit of the panic. She said, no, it's time for me to go. I didn't want her to go. I still wanted her to stay and see what was going to actually happen in the whole ceremony. She went to talk to God. She decided to leave. God said, He's understand. He said, if it's the best decision for you, okay, I understand. They say goodbye. So host left. Now we have the whole ceremony. 9 ladies left in the process. 2 have received the rose. Gina were there and Serafina were there. So 7 ladies to receive the rose, and there's only 5 roses. Maybe host will not receive the rose. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. The first person to receive this rose is my girl Latia, and then we have my girl Juliana, and then we have my girl Alice, and then the 4th person to receive the rose is Zoe, and the last person is Carolina. That means Parisa. Why did they even bother to give her that hug? And we have Natalie. I feel bad for Natalie. Natalie was like the connection that was going somewhere, and then I don't know what happened. Parisa was very confused because she said they always have great time. She never doubt about the connection, and there was never. Parisa connection is a little bit like Jen connection in Joey season. And never have like a bad moment, and then all of a sudden she was eliminated before home time. Yeah, it was a little bit like that. But Parisa is eliminated 2 weeks before home time. Yeah, I kind of feel bad. She said every experience that they have, every experience she had with him was great experience. She was a little bit sad. She's confused. This sucked, but she's excited to see her cat. That we overcome this. Her cat we get a new dad soon. And now that they say she know that she's worthy to find love. She know that she will find love forever. Maybe in her hometown. And the fact that there's no any Bachelorette season this year, I really don't know I was gonna vote for people at this point. I don't know why they decided to cancel the show this season. Oh my god, this is so crazy. Okay, I think I'm done. So we have the Avenger. We have top 7. Who knows? I saw the trailer. It looked like Carolina will still goes all the issue next week. We have Gina, Serafina, Latia, Juliana, Alex, Zoe, and Carolina. 7 ladies. That means next week is the week before hometown. Wow, the season is almost over. I can believe there's only 7 people left. And I feel so bad. I post the episode. I wish that I have 1 week off of work and I can edit all the episodes and post them at the same time. But in this economy, I can play with my job. My job is my priority, my first priority, and this channel is the second priority. I can just call out for work for edit video. That would be crazy. I don't want to lose my job. I prioritize that job and I put all my effort there to work very hard. So many people are losing their job these days, even in my workplace. I'm not a federal employee. Like, a lot of people lost their job and I kind of feel bad. I want to keep having my job for now. Thank you so much for watching this episode of, I almost say a single friend. Thank you so much for watching this episode of The Bachelor season 29, episode 4. I will be right back to talk about the episode before hometown. Hopefully by that time I'm already catch up and we can watch the rest of the season together. Bye. You pasta me, you did me dirty. Next week we're gonna see Carolina say, I guess some drama or something like that. This show is so great. Every episode are entertaining. Oh gosh, it's so good. This season so good. I love it.
I need you first to sign
A death certificate?
Oh wait, but nothing's gonna go wrong, right?
Hope not.